We're at Valencia Ridge. This is the Orchid 3-bed, 3-bath. It's got an office in it. Let's go. This house is loaded with upgrades. Keep that in mind because you're going to see a whole bunch. I love when they do that in the ceiling. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice entry, eh? Look at the chandeliers and look at the ceiling. They've got lighting and set in those little wave patterns. Little kind of buffet type table. Immediately on the left is a bedroom with a semi-ensuite. It's a guest bath, but it could also be used exclusively by our guests. Nice shower niche. Sometimes you can't get those. The showers do require you to step down a little bit. That's normal down here in Florida, is what I've learned. And wallpaper is a little crazy, but not terrible. Can never have too many light switches, question mark? Well, when you run everything by Alexa, you really don't need that. And this is the guest bedroom. I do like their round circular chandeliers. They also have like the inset LED lights hidden behind some panels on the wall. It's pretty clever. Beautiful windows, lovely. One feature I do like is the whole wall curtain to cover the windows, and it covers the whole wall. I think that's very clever. And I would say a normal sized guest closet. Okay, walking back into the main entry, the foyer. On the left would be the office. I could park my desk in there. It comes with French doors standard. A lot of sunlight coming in. And when I retire, yes, we can convert it into a wine cellar or a bar or something, or a little den. Flanking the office is another guest bedroom. And we just passed the garage door. We'll come back to that. In a full guest bath, which is really nice. So especially if you have adult guests coming, everybody can kind of set up in their own bathroom and have their own shower. And if you notice, guests have access to 2 full bathrooms. Even if they're just hanging out, there's 2 available, which is super nice, especially when you're older and when you gotta go, you gotta go. Now, this is another bedroom, but they set it up like an office. But what I like about this one is walk-in closet. So we could either use this for extra storage, but if you have someone staying a little bit longer of a time and they want to bring a lot of stuff with them, that's a nice option to have. Okay. Now I'm going to show you the garage. It's right here. Nothing too crazy about it, but one thing that I do like is they drywalled the wall here and they put electrical in. And then you can see where it ends and it goes right to concrete block. Back here, they also have drywall. Another nice thing I like is electrical outlets in the back, on the side, and on the other side. And this is the main electrical box. And there's some kind of controls. I won't pretend to know what they control. But anyway, there's this weird pipe here in the corner. That's a question I have. But if you look, this kind of looks like an electrical hookup. I'm not sure what that is. Looks like there's another one up there. So there may be something here that you can install, or maybe a hot water heater. I really don't know, but I heard they have on-demand hot water here, so we'll find out later. Okay, continuing in. So on your right, you have the home security controls. And then you head towards the kitchen. We will get there, but not yet. On the left is a proper laundry room. And here's where the blower is. What I like about it is that it's on a metal rack, so it's not sitting on wood or anything like that. And it's got a metal tray down there, and check out the little moisture sensor built in too. I don't know if that comes with the house, but we actually have bought some, and so we have them to install ourselves. This is the laundry room. I'm not sure what this is over here. Could be cable, fiber, internet. I'm really not sure. Security system. It's screwed shut. We can't open it. But the laundry room's nice because you have a built-in sink, you have deep cabinetry on the top, and you have a nice window. It's, you know, simple, but valued for sure, valuable. Okay, coming in toward the kitchen. Now, on the right is a pantry, which is really neat. So you can store a lot of, let's say, dry goods, you know, food, rice, whatever, baking. A lot of room for storage. But before you get nervous that there's not enough storage, I mean, now this is upgraded cabinets, but they're very deep. So you can pack a lot in here. You could take a shelf out and put like tiered racks in there. So there's a lot of room, which is really nice. And basically it's like just more of the same. The fridge comes with the house, but we have our favorite fridge. So we would move this out into the garage. But here's a nice feature. Again, it's an upgrade, but you have a built-in microwave into the cabinets. Allie loves that. Another key thing to notice, lots of outlets. Lots of outlets all along the countertop. You can never have too many, let's be honest. All houses here come with gas. So this is an upgraded gas stove oven. Range hood. It exhausts out, thank goodness. What is that? All right, it's for phone, and nobody uses it anymore. All right, again, this is the main living room. I'm always calling out the outlets. Again, never have too many electrical outlets. We actually probably will put our gaming desk on the left side here. And oh, before I do that, let me show the island, my bad. So here's a look at the island. Allie's hanging out. It's a nice showcase style island. It's very deep. And you could park. And the good news is, guess how many bar chairs that we have, Allie, already?
2.
No. Oh, we only have 2? Uh-oh. We're going to forget a third.
Good luck.
Over there, we can stick our table. It's a nice little kind of dining room nook, but you're still a part of the action and the general open space design. All right, living room. Let me back off here so we can see. So in the living room, we're thinking about putting our gaming desk on that wall, the TV over here on this wall. Our big long couch is actually back to our gaming desk. And then these 2 beautiful rotating chairs that we're buying can flank the couch on either side, and people can swivel around and watch TV, talk to people at the dining room table, etc. Okay. Really like that chandelier, even though I normally don't like overhead lights, but I have to admit, it's very attractive. I'm always pointing out electrical outlets because you never seem to have enough, but they've got one here, and I think I spotted another one. Look at that. Clever. On the island, I'm not sure, you could probably pick your sinks. We've always wanted a farmhouse sink, but you know, how much money are you going to spend? So they got the InSinkerator, you know, no surprises in there really. Dishwasher, I mean, who knows? GE profile. We have the ultimate dishwasher, so we'll bring ours. It's a Bosch, like it's really good. All right, there's another little closet back here. And again, you could put whatever you want in here. We were thinking maybe outdoor grill stuff or outdoor things, because you have a covered lanai that gets screened in. Now they upgraded the ceiling, which I love, the beams and the wood look tile up there. I have to remember that. But look at that, stick the umbrella out there. You've got the puck lights, or whatever they call those, up there. I like how they did the pavers and the carpet over the pavers. We'll go out there in a second. I'll just show you a little closer. But I wanted to bring you to the master bedroom. Here's where the temperature controls are. And again, they dressed this room up, but real spacious. It's slightly bigger than the room we have now. Nice big window. Again, I really love the curtains that cover the whole wall when you want to cover your windows, because, you know, just plain drywall is not really the most attractive thing to see. So it provides a little decoration flanking the window during the day, and then you can cover up the windows at night. But really nice space. And then you head toward the bathroom, and here, this is pretty cool. you have a his and hers dressing rooms to either side. And now they've upgraded these closets, so imagine they have, wire racks. But Atlee and I actually have white cabinets already with gold fixtures that we'll just put right in here. So that, it's pretty cool. Then you go into the main bathroom, and I guarantee they've upgraded the cabinets, but you have the his and hers, the dual sinks. You have a vanity, which is perfect for Allie because she loves makeup and has a lot of it and needs that kind of space to her hair and such. And then we have a shower, and when the moonlight's out, yeah, we'll be letting the moonlight in, having a moonlit shower. That'd be cool. And the shower is pretty nice because it has a step, a bench. You step down, but then you have a bench back there and a shower in each. And Allie and I both fit on that bench, so we could steam it up in here and have a sip of whiskey or something. You do have a bathroom here. I'm not seeing a pocket door. I'm a big fan of pocket doors. They can get sticky in the wall, but I'd much prefer having a pocket door than a big hinge door that takes up a lot of room. And I'm going to guess it's a hinge door based on how this wall is kicked out. Anyway, it's, kind of normal space in here, I would say. I do like the tile that they chose for the floor. I love that kind of warm golden, kind of tan beige tone. Okay, now let's take you outside to show the backyard. Notice, first of all, these doors, they both open up, so you can open up to the back. I'll just go ahead and demonstrate because frankly, I want to know what that looks like. The alarm system's going off. Okay, let's take a look. First of all, you can hear the nature, but look how nice that is. So in the cooler months, man, what a great option. Open this up. You could have guests out here hanging out outside and the sun is setting. That's really nice. All the plantings that you see in grass are maintained by the HOA, which is really nice. Obviously, they've done it up and have extra plantings out here in the backyard because I imagine you're mostly going to have grass, but still really lovely. And you can see they put a grill over here, and again, love what they did with the ceiling out here. Okay, let me close this up. And here's just a quick scan around the inside of the home with my back to the patio doors. And that is the Orchid.